Turn me up in the headphones, as they say. Turn me up in the headphones. Oh, you gotta be from the way back to understand that. Not too way back, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta be way back enough. You gotta be way back enough. I'm at that. I feel like I'm at that age. My guess is maybe some of you experience that same thing. I'm at that age where it's like way back, and you're like, well, not that way back, like. But we're like at that age where there are some things that are way back. You know what I'm saying? Like way back, but not way back. Hey, I've got a great show for you today. I'm super glad you're here. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Looks like the live stream is working wonderfully today, which I am super, super, super grateful for. And we're launching a new series this week, which I'm super excited about. We're going to look at things very differently, I think, than we have in the past under, not we, but like just overall society. It's going to be amazing. So super excited to dive in with you today. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm actually using these headphones and this mic. I'll have to check that. I do have another mic I can switch to if I need to, but hopefully this is okay. Let's dive in. Good morning and welcome to the #1 morning show in America. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 9, author, speaker, and the founder of 800%.life. It's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, my phone is doing something crazy. Oh my goodness. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is, what day is it? Today is Monday. That's right, today is Monday, February 16th. Sorry. I gotta get it together, Lundy. Today is Monday, February 16th, 2026. That's hard to say for some reason. Today is Monday, February 16th, 2026. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Monday, February 16th, 2026. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you live from Springfield, Massachusetts. That's right. I'm coming to you live from Springfield, Massachusetts, where my guy Sam Cox and him and I will be with the Tommy Carr Automotive Group today. We will be with the Tommy Carr Automotive Group. And this is one of the most community-driven, family-led auto groups in all of Massachusetts. Led by Carla Kazinzi and her brother. Carla is the president of the organization, alongside with her brother Tommy. So you got Carla and Tommy. I'm excited to see both of them today. These are two really, really, really incredible human beings. But they've been leading this family organization with a very, very, very clear mission. Their mission has always been to put people first and to build lifelong relationships. That's what they talk about all the time. You would think, hey, this is the car business. They talk about selling cars. There's conversations that happen in the background around selling cars, but all they talk about is putting people first and building lifelong relationships. The audio is awful. Everyone else says the audio is great. Pastor Jeff. Is the audio bad or is the audio good? Because everyone else is... Now I need to know. Because Pastor Jeff says it's bad. I have another mic here. I said that at the beginning of the show. I can switch to a different mic if I need to. But everyone else had said the audio was good. So now I'm waiting, because there's a little bit of delay. Yes, they sound very much like CMA Don Sankey. Paul Brindley says the audio's good. Caesar says audio's good. Mary Lynn says it's muffled. Sharon says audio's bad. Michael Barrick says, sounds good. Is it good or is it not good? Okay, all right, here. I'll keep it. Okay, all good. Liza says all good. I trust Liza. I trust Liza very much. Westorm says good. Patricia, oh my gosh, I'm hearing it through my Alexa speaker, but they are hearing you through the speaker. Not as good as other times. Okay, all right. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. How about that? And I'll figure this part out at the same time. Okay, we'll do both. We will do both. We got the transmitter. We got the receiver. Audio is bad on Clubhouse. Oh, so it's all the Clubhouse people. So we have a Clubhouse issue. Bad on Clubhouse. I see. So this is a Clubhouse issue. This is not necessarily a Glenn Lundy issue. This is a Clubhouse issue. Okay, I see. All right, I see what you guys got going on. You guys got me all over the place here today. Okay, all right, let's do this. I should be able to. Boom. And ba-bam, there you go. Now, my friends, you got better audio, okay? Now, thanks for letting me know, for real. That's why we do this together. We are a community, and I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, they're about to get blown out on Clubhouse. Okay, all right. So, Carla Kaczynski, Tommy Carr Auto Group. All right, let's go back to Carla. Carla's the president, alongside with her brother, Tommy. Okay, alongside with her brother Tommy, Carla is the president. They've been leading the family business with a mission to put people first and to build lifelong relationships. All right, people first and lifelong relationships. Now, Carla did not plan to be in automotive. Carla did not plan to be in the auto industry. That was not her plan. She actually got a degree from Northeastern, and she got her master's at Columbia in clinical psychology. Then her dad asked her to help out in the dealership world. And unfortunately, at 29 years old, Carla's father passed away. And she took over. Carla took over, and she has guided her family's business through growth, through evolution. Her and her brother have made an incredible impact in this community and across the nation in multiple ways. And through doing so, Carla is ultimately shaping the culture, right? She's shaping the culture of this organization. Yes, Eliza, I was thinking the same thing. Psychology is a perfect background for the auto business. I agree. So Carla has been shaping the culture. She's been impacting the community. She has an organization called Carla Cares that goes out and serves the community. They also have their Tom Kaczynski Driving for the Cure golf tournament. They have raised millions of dollars for brain cancer research over the last few years. Carla's leadership really reflects a combination of like big heart, but also super like she's gritty. You know what I'm saying? She's got grit. Like, it's not just like, oh, I care. It's this deep level of grit, and she has this ability to think really long term on how building strong relationships is more important than selling a car, and building those lifelong relationships benefits everyone in the long run, right? And so we get to invest time with her today, which I'm super excited about. She just recently won the Time Dealer of the Year for Massachusetts. She won Time Dealer. She was, I guess, the nominee for Time Dealer of the Year coming out of Massachusetts. She's just an incredible superhuman. So super excited to invest some time with her and her team today from Massachusetts. But it's also perfect because her level of love and grit for
her business for this industry and for what she does, it ties right into this week's series because we are launching a brand new series this week called Love Me, Love Me Not. And I think you're really going to get a lot out of this series this week. That is my hope. But before we go too far, you know what we got to do? Let's go. We got to do some dancing. We got to do some dancing on this show. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you, yes, you, to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching this show live or you're watching on replay, say what's up and I'll say what's up back. Does that sound fair? Good morning, JP. What's up? Jean-Paul Guidry's in the building. Great to see you. Good morning, Tosh Queen. Thank you for being here. Trisha Rue is in the building. Thanks for being here, Trisha Rue. I see Marilyn Wilkin is in the building. Kevin Mashi Antonio is up in here today. Great to see you, Kevin. I see Christine Urban is in the building. Luis Grafton Nolis is in the building. Don Sankey. What's up, Don Sankey? We are traveling and lifting this morning. Cool, man. Where are you going? Great to see you. Marilyn Wilkin. Glenn was right to trust Liza. See, it was a clubhouse thing. I should have. Marilyn Wilkin, good morning. Great to see you. Tanya Robinson, great to see you this morning. Amy Kennedy, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Sonia Barrett is in the building. Tony Schmidt is in the building. Trisha Rue. Ugh, the sound on Clubhouse goes downhill. Oh, Trisha Rue, good to see you. Spencer Nicholson, good to see you. Malika Carey is in the building. Melvin Rodriguez in the building. Wes Storm, Samantha Baker, Amy Kennedy, what up? First time said my name right in 7 years. I've been working on it, bro. You finally told me I was saying it wrong. Like, you gotta tell me if I'm doing something wrong so that I can work on it. That's true love. We're actually gonna talk about that today. True love is when you tell somebody, look, bro, out of love, I gotta let you know you ain't doing this right. Michael Barrett is in the building. Malika Star Carey in the building. Pastor Jeff, great to see you. Tara Hope, great to see you. Mike Larkin is in the building. Samantha Baker's in the building. So many people up in here today. I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hey, if you haven't already, dude, the Morning 5 app, which the Morning 5 app will be, it will soon be, what's up, Jamal? Jamal McCoy is in the building. Great to see you, bro. The Morning 5 app will be in the App Store, I'm hoping this week. My team has been fighting with Apple to get that sucker in there, but you can still get it. You can download it right now without going to the Morning 5 app. Now that I say that, though, I don't remember what the link is. Anyways, this Morning 5 app has completely transformed my life, dude, which is crazy because I've been doing the Morning 5 forever, but now this extra level of accountability has changed things. So I am now on day 48, I guess it would be day 48 of like working out intensely every single day for 48 days, like breaking a sweat. I'm following a routine. I'm not doing anything dangerous. But before I used to work out regularly, I was always getting into motion every single day, but I wasn't as intentional with the workouts as I am now because I'm not comfortable clicking yes that I did it when I'm like being held accountable by all my friends. And so it's changed my level of fitness, which is impacting other people in my life already as well. It's just an extra level of accountability, right? You go from, for me, I went from like 98% to now I'm 100%. For you, it might be going for 40%. Yeah, there we go. m5.800%.com, m5.800%.com. Go check that out. Also, we do have our group, the 800% Life group. If you haven't joined that group on Facebook, make sure you join it. This is where we're going to be announcing all events coming up. I'm super excited. This Wednesday, we are having an 800% Life event where we are teaching a business class to high school students in my offices every Wednesday, noon to 3 for 8 weeks. And some of my amazing friends are coming in to pour into these young kids as well. And so for me, this is my first 800%.life event, is pouring into the next generation. My daughter's really helping out with this, and so I'm super, super excited. But make sure you join the Facebook Live group, because we're gonna have other events happening all over the place in your area if you're not in the Lexington area. And by the way, if you have a high school kid or know of a high school kid in the area that would like to join our program, we still have a couple extra seats, completely free. We're just pouring into the next generation. Super excited about it. All right, on that note, let's go ahead and dive into this week's series, Love Me Not. All right, so listen, it's February. This is Heart Month, as they say, right? It's February, it's Heart Month. Valentine's Day just passed, right? This is also Black History Month. Black History Month is February, which is a big deal and definitely something that we need to remember and talk about this week. We're also in a book this month. So in our Morning 5 planner, if you have a Morning 5 planner, every month we have a book that we recommend. And the book that we recommend this month is called Love Does by a guy named Bob Goff. And it's a pretty incredible read. He tells a whole lot of different stories from his life. The guy is super inspiring in a lot of ways, because he's just done some pretty amazing things in his life in the name of love. And so we're reading this book called Love Does. We're in Black History Month. Valentine's Day just passed, and the older I personally get, the more I'm starting to realize that, like, love is not what I thought it was. Because just on the surface, right, like when you hear the word love, it sounds soft. But the reality is, like, love, there ain't nothing soft about love. For real, there is nothing soft about love. Love is bold. Love is strong. Love is a powerful force in so many ways. And so as I was thinking about that, and it actually worked out amazingly, because I write these, I choose at the beginning of the year, I write 52 weeks of series, just random things that kind of go through my brain. I take like an hour and I'm like, okay, week 1, this is going to be the theme. Week 2, this is going to be the theme. Week 3. And obviously some of them align with like holidays. I'll be like, that's going to be the theme because that's the holiday. Or big events like NADA. I was like, okay, NADA will be the theme, that type of thing. But for the most part, like I'm just like, God's walking me through 52 weeks. Here's what we're going to do. And it's amazing how often it lines up, right? Because, like, think about where I am right now. I didn't even know I was coming here until 2 days ago. I booked my flight for this trip 2 days ago. So here I am in Massachusetts, all right? I'm in Massachusetts, way up north, Massachusetts. Way up north, like original 13 colonies, Massachusetts. And here we are, like I'm standing here in Massachusetts, but let's remember something. Like Massachusetts was home to abolitionists. So here we are, Black History Month. I'm in Massachusetts. Massachusetts was home to abolitionists. Massachusetts was home to Frederick Douglass. This is where Frederick Douglass started speaking the truth. Like, Massachusetts was the home of the original resistance against slavery in this country. Like, Massachusetts was a home to courage. Now, don't get it twisted. This was at a time when our country, this was not that long ago, folks, just so you know. I'll be talking to my wife about some of this stuff, and she gets blown away about how this was not that long ago. But this was a country that not that long ago, Black Americans were enslaved, segregated, dehumanized. Completely dehumanized. Like racism, prejudice, treating people like animals. Like this was just a real thing. Like this was real in this country. Not that long ago. But fast forward, luckily, there was this guy named Dr. Martin Luther King and many others like him who were willing to be they were willing to be threatened. Their lives were threatened every single day, and ultimately Dr. Martin Luther King lost his life, but they were willing to risk their lives every single day. They were willing to be arrested. They were willing to be bombed. They were willing to be mocked. They were willing to be beaten. And in the midst of all of those things, being mocked and beaten and treated like second-rate citizens and all of those things, in the middle of all of that, Dr. Martin Luther King said something so incredibly powerful that I think rings true today, should ring true today, and we should probably bring this back to the forefront, especially with everything that's going on in our country right now. But he said something powerful. He said, "Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Now see, that's not Hallmark love. That's not Valentine's Day soft and gushy love. No, that's a man who chose not to become the thing that he was fighting. And see, that's strength. You see, love under pressure is the strongest force in the world because it refuses to mirror evil. You see, I think a big lesson that we all need to learn today is, like, literally just take it straight from that right there. Like, hate cannot drive out hate. I mean, you go online right now, bro. You see the division right now. You see the pubs versus the crats. You see the different religions, the different belief systems, all of this stuff, and it's hate on hate, man. It's hate on hate. And for me personally, like, it touches a space inside of me, especially when I used to live out west, right? Like, when you look at the stats, when you look at the numbers, when you look at all the black people in jail and in impoverished situations and so on and so forth, and then you look at like black on black crime and how that perpetuates these types of things, right? That's what I'm seeing online. It's not necessarily black on black. That still exists, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is it's like hate on hate does not create a solution, bro. Somehow, some way, these OGs, they were able to get this. They were able to understand that hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And they were able to understand that love under pressure is the strongest force in the world because it refuses to mirror evil. That's so strong, bro. That is so strong. So listen, in this book, Love Does, Bob Goff tells this story about moving into a new neighborhood. And when he moved into the new neighborhood, instead of just waving at the neighbors, he literally started like throwing these huge neighborhood parties, like big parties with invitations and food and energy and all of these things. And he did this not because he needed friends. He did this because this is how love shows up. Like, he didn't just say, oh yeah, love's important, and then hang out in his house. No, Bob Goff went out and practiced it. And then he tells other stories in his book that are very similar, but they take place in a different place. He shows up for a bunch of school kids in Uganda. He doesn't just like donate money. he shows up. He helps them build schools. He helps them fight their legal battles. He literally gets involved. And here's like the punchline of the whole Love Does book is that like love does something. Like love actually moves. Love inconveniences itself. You see, love isn't a feeling. Love is a movement. It's a call to action, a call to arms, to bring people together, equip them with the tools they need to succeed, and inspire them to be great. Love is an action. It's crazy too, because when you think about this thing called love, me and my friend Paul were talking about this the other day, like the people that made the biggest impact in our lives that we felt loved us the most weren't necessarily the people that were the nicest and the kindest, but they were the people that always told us the truth. Like I've had mentors that were hard on me, like that were really hard on me, that didn't coddle me, that didn't protect my ego. I had mentors that called me out when I was doing the wrong things, that corrected me, that pushed me. And at the time, dude, I didn't always like it, but now, golly. Like this is Scott and Connie Ball right here in this picture. They gave me my first job in the auto industry. These people were not like, they were not soft on me. They loved me because they saw something in me. They constantly pushed me to do better, to be better. You see, golly, like you got to understand, love isn't always affirmation. That's not what we're saying. Sometimes the best love is like correction. The people who love you the most are most often the ones that are willing to tell you the truth. I talked to my friend Liza about this just recently. Like when I worked in a dealership, part of how I was able to grow and have the success that I had in the auto industry is my friend Josh Cummins said to me one day, the worst part about owning your own business is no one will ever tell you the truth. So I promised to be that guy for him. But listen, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize like love changes, right? Like the love that I have for my wife is not the same as when we first met. It's deeper. It's a steadier love. It's less like lust and infatuation and more like foundational, deep rooted. I love my wife and everything that she brings to the table. The love that I have for my kids, it's protective, it's fierce. At times I'm patient, right? The love that I have for my parents has evolved so much. What my parents bring to the table, what they do for my family, what they do for my grandkids. Like I'm so grateful for my parents now where I wasn't before. What's up, Al Salas? Like it's a lot different than when I was younger. The love that I have for my team and all that we do together here at 800%, the impact that we're making in the world, right? Like the responsibility. Listen, like if I really love my team, I don't let them stay average. Think about that. If you really love someone, you don't let them stay average. That's why I tell you guys all the time how much I love you. So listen, we're in a series this week. We're in this series, Love Me, Love Me Not. And we're going to kind of break down these gritty, different aspects of what real love looks like. Not the Hallmark, hokey dokey, sentimental love. I want to show you this week what powerful love looks like. There's a video that many of you have seen. In 2018, a police officer named Amber Geiger walked into the wrong apartment and shot a man named Botham Jean in his own home. She was convicted of murder in court during sentencing. Botham's younger brother, the dude's younger brother, Brant Jean, took the stand. He looked at the woman who killed his brother and said this.
I can speak for myself. I forgive you. And I know if you go to God and ask him, he will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. I'm not gonna say anything else. I think giving your life to Christ would be the best thing that both of them would want you to do. Again, I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
This week, we're calling this series Love Me, Love Me Not. Because here's the reality, man. Some people are going to love you, and some people aren't. Some people are going to appreciate your honesty, and some people are going to resent your honesty. Some people will thank you for telling the truth. Some people are going to walk away from you because you told them the truth. But listen, your job is not to be liked. That is not the job. The job is to love well. So listen, we have to stop confusing love with approval, because that's not what love looks like. We have to stop confusing love with being soft, because that's not real love. We have to stop confusing love with comfort, because love moves. Real love tells the truth. Real love shows up when it's inconvenient. Gritty love forgives when it's hard, corrects when it's necessary, and stays when it would be easier to leave. You see, love isn't fragile, love is fierce. And so I want to unpack all of that this week. Because if you can learn to love right, then you can learn to lead right. And we need more leaders on this planet. We need more leaders right now in this season. So listen, my name's Glenn, and I'm your friend. And it is out of you and I being friends that I want to tell you the truth. The truth is, I absolutely stinking love you. I do. I love you. I love you whether we see things the same politically or not. I love you whether we have the same skin color or not. I love you whether we come from the same background or we're the same age or we have the same belief systems. I absolutely stinking love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I do. Because I believe you and I are children of God, the God of the universe, which makes you my brother and my sister. And though brothers and sisters don't always align and don't always agree, there's a love, a deep-seated love that you can never take away. It can never be removed. And so listen, I'm going to challenge you. Go out there and love people. Be strong. Be strong in your love. Be gritty in your love. And remember the most important aspect. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go hang out over on Clubhouse in the Breakfast with Champions room and yell at them for yelling at me about my audio. I'm going to go do that as I work out this morning. And then we're going to be heading it over to Tommy Carr Auto Group with Carla Casinzi and her brother. I'm super excited to see both of them today. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. There he is, Scott Simons. What's up, man? But I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do this all over again right here on #RiseAndGrind. Have an incredible day. Paul Brindley, let's go, let's go. Tony Robinson, thank you for being.
It's 5:30 a.m. in the world awake. Glenn Lundy in the house, no time to break. Husband to one, father to nine. This is the anthem, this is the grind. That's all. Rise and grind every single day. 5:30 in the morning, Glenn's leading the way. Yo, man, it's time to shine. Rise and grind, keep the fire alive. Motivation daily, we all gon' thrive. From the stage to the mic, he's one of a kind. This is the anthem, rise and grind. Before the sunrise, he's sparking the flame. Millions inspired, remember the name. Faith, family, future, he's leading with love. Dropping daily wisdom that comes from above.